today we'll do the topic and some of the first n terms of an AP from the chapter arithmetic progression. So if you look how to derive the formula, as we all know that the formula is Sn is equal to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d, but the thing is how we are reaching till here. Okay, so just looking here very carefully. So suppose if we have a series, as we all know in the series, like we have the terms a plus d, a plus 2d and all. So the nth term of AP is a plus n minus 1d. This formula we have already done. Now if we add all the terms, so we'll write here s is equal to a plus d plus a plus 2d and so on up to a plus n minus 1d. If we write the same series in the reverse order, that is s is equal to a plus n minus 1d means the last term first, then the second last term and the first term at the last. Then adding both the equations, we have 2s is equal to, so if we add the first and the last term, so we get here 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Then second term and the second last term, again we are getting 2a plus n minus 1d. Then the last and the last term of both, so we are getting here again 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So these are coming n times. How many times? N times. So it means we multiply the same with the n. So we have 2s is equal to n into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is s is equal to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this way we are getting the formula. So formula is Sn is equal to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d, where n is the term, a is the first term, d is the common difference. Then we can also write this as s is equal to n upon 2 a plus an. An stands for the last term, or an can also be written as l. So we have s is equal to n upon 2 a plus l. So this formula we have to use to solve the next exercise, that is 5.3, and it's very easy to use. Okay, how? Just look here. Before this, and look also one thing, like if Sn is given to us, we can also find an is equal to Sn minus 1. Now looking at the example number 11, if we see the example number 11 here, find the sum of the first 22 terms. Find the sum of the first 22 terms of an AP, 8, 3, minus 2 and so on. So A is 8 here, D is 3 minus 8, that is minus 5, n is equal to 22. So we know S is equal to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d. So we have S is equal to 22 upon 2, 16 plus 21 into minus 5. So that on solving we are getting as minus 979. So very simple. The same formula, n means here 22, so 22 we have put here. A is given to us, that is 8, so 2 into a 16. Then n minus 1, D is minus 5 multiplied by minus 5. So likewise this we have solved. Now if you see the sum of the first 14 terms of AP is 1050 and the first term is 10. So again Sn is given, that is sum is given 1050, n is given 14, a is equal to 10. We have to find the 20th term. So Sn, putting the values in the formula, 1050 is equal to 14 upon 2, 20 plus 13d. So on solving this equation, what we are getting here? We are getting here d is equal to 10. Now once d is known, yes, a we already given to us, so we can find a20. A20 is a plus 19d, which is equal to 200 is the answer. So in this way we can easily solve these. Okay, so look at the likewise if you look at the example number 15, we can see here, find the sum of the first 24 terms of AP, the list of the numbers of whose nth term is given by an is equal to 3 plus 2n. So it means an given to us, if we put 1, then we'll get the first term. If we put n is equal to 2, we'll get the second term. If we put n is equal to 3, we'll get the third term. So a1 is 5, a2 is 7, a3 is 9. So we have the series like 5, 7, 9, 11 and all so on, right? So we can easily find the common difference. Common difference will be 7 minus 5, 9 minus 7, 11 minus 7, 2 is the answer. So n is equal to 24, we have to find the sum of the 24 terms. A is 5, D is 2, so S24 will be 24 upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, so which is equal to 672 is the answer. So after this, now we'll solve the exercise 5.3. So now we start the solution of the exercise 5.3 of the chapter number 5, that is arithmetic progression. So in the question number 1, it is find the sum of the following APs. Find the sum of the following APs. Like the first part is given 2, 7, 12 up to 10 terms we have to find. So here it is given that AP is equal to 2, 7, 12. So here A is equal to 2, D is equal to 7 minus 2, that is 5. So sum of the n terms of an AP is given by Sn is equal to n upon 2 within bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this formula we have to use. On using this formula, we have S10 is equal to 10 upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So S10 will be 5 within bracket 4 plus 45, that is 50, 50 into 5, 49 to 5 is equals to 245 is the answer. So what we are doing here, we are just using the formula which we have done earlier. Yes, so now then the second part we can see that it is given 30 minus 37 minus 33 minus 29 so on up to 12 terms. So again n is given to us, a is given to us, d we can easily find. So after finding the values here, a is equals to minus 37, d is equals to 4. The sum of the n terms is given as Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have here S12. Since that n is equals to 12 here, so S12 will be 12 upon 2. 2a means 2 into minus 37 plus n minus 1 into d means 12 minus 1 into 4. So on solving this, we'll get here minus 180 as our answer. Then in the third part, we can see here AP is given as 0.6, 1.7, 2.8, so on. So A is equals to 0.6, D is equals to 1.7 minus 0.6, that is 1.1. So the sum of the n terms of AP is given by Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have here, since we have to find up to the 100 term in the third part, so n is equals to 100, so using the formula S100 is equals to 100 upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So what we are getting here, so we can see S100 is equals to 50 within bracket 1.2 into 99 into 1.1, that is equals to 5505 is the answer. Then the fourth part, it is given 1 upon 15, 1 upon 12, 1 upon 10. So A is 1 upon 15, D will be 1 upon 12 minus 1 upon 15, that is 1 upon 60. Now we have to find the sum of the n terms. So Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So S11 is equals to 11 upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. On putting the values of all n, a, d, everything, so the result is 33 upon 20 is the answer. Then the question number 2, find the sum of the given below. Now in this we have to find the sum. So how to find the sum? So now, so in the question number 2, we can see in the first part it is given as A is equals to 7, D is equals to 10 half minus 7, that is 3 half, that is 7 upon 2. So we can see here easily it is 7 upon 2. Now after this we can see that the nth term of AP is given as 84. So therefore an is equals to 84. Then formula for an is a plus n minus 1 into d, which is equals to 84. Putting the values is equals to n is equal n minus 1 into 7 upon 2 is equals to 77. On solving this, we get n is equals to 23. So sum of the terms of an AP is given by Sn is equals to n upon 2 a plus l, because here the last term is known to us or given to us, so we are using this formula. So S23 will be 23 upon 2 into a plus an, that is 7 plus 84, which is equals to, on solving, S23 is equals to 23 upon 2 into 91, which is 2093 upon 2, which is 1046 and a half. So this is the answer. In the second part, A is given to us, D is given to us, that is 32 minus 34 minus 2, and the nth term is 10 here, so we have to find an is equals to 10. So we have a plus n minus 1, d is equals to 10, so that is 34 plus n minus 1 into d is equals to 10. So we on solving this, we have n is equals to 13 as the answer. So sum of the n terms of an AP is given by Sn is equals to n upon 2. Again, since the last term is known to us, so a plus l we are using the formula. So S13 is equals to 13 upon 2, 34 plus 10. So 13 upon 2, 34 plus 10 is 44. So 13 into 22 is 286. So 286 is the required answer. So moving towards the third part, in the third part we can see here. Okay, so in the third part, A is equals to minus 5, D is equals to minus 8, minus of minus 5, that is again minus 3. Now the nth term of AP is minus 230. So therefore an is equals to minus 230. So we have a plus n minus d is equals to minus 230. So we have n minus 1 is equals to 75, that is n is equals to 76 is the answer. Now again using the same formula, finding the Sn, that is n upon 2, first term plus last term. So we have here S76 is equals to 76 upon 2 within bracket minus 5 minus 230. On solving this, we are getting as S76 is equals to minus 8930 is the answer. Now then moving towards the next question 50. So we have a plus n minus 1 into d is equals to 50. A is given to us 5, d is given to us 3. Putting the values in the formula, we'll get here n is equals to 16. Now the sum we have to find. So as we know the formula, Sn is equals to n upon 2 a plus the last term, that is l. So S16 will be 16 upon 2, 5 plus 50, that is 8 into 50 by 440 is the answer. Then the second part we can see here, A is equals to 7, A13 is equals to 35. So 13 term is given to us. So again using the same formula, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have a 13 is equal to 35, that is a plus 13 minus 1 into d is equal to 35. So 7 plus 12 d is equal to 35. So 12 d is equal to 28 or d is equal to 7 upon 3. So we have here d is equal to 7 upon 3. Now again, since we have to find the sum, so as we know the formula is Sn is equal to n upon 2a plus l. So putting the values here, S13 will be 13 upon 2, 7 plus 35. On solving this, the answer is 273. Answer is 273. So moving towards the third part. So in the third part we can see d is equal to 3 here, a12 is equal to 37 here. Now 12th term is 37, so therefore a12 is equal to 50, that is a plus 12 minus 1 into d is equal to 37, it is given here. Okay, so a12 is equal to given 37, not 50. So a plus 11 into 3 is 37, so on solving this, a is equal to 4. Now a is equal to 4, we have to find the Sn is equal to n upon 2 a plus l using the same formula. So we are writing S12 is equal to 12 upon 2 a plus an, that is, or a plus l, that is 4 plus 37. On solving the answer is 246. 246 is the answer. Is equal to 3 is a3 is equal to 12, a10 is S10 is equal to 125. So third term is given to us 15. So we have here a3 is equal to 15, that means we can write here a plus 3 minus 1d is equal to 15. On solving this, we are getting here equation as a is equal to 15 minus 2d. Again the sum is given, that is S10 is equal to, we have to find, so that is n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d. So putting the values here, S10 is given 125, so 10 upon 2 2a plus 9d. So on solving this, we are getting an equation as 2a plus nd is equal to 25. Now we have two equations. If you use the elimination method or the substitution method, we are getting a d is equal to minus 1 and a is equal to 8. So any of the method we can use here. Now after finding the value of d, the value of after finding the value of a is coming 17. Now we have to find the a10. a10 will be a plus n minus 1d, that is a plus 9d, which is equals to 17 minus 9, that is 8 is the answer. Then moving towards the fifth part. In the fifth part, we have d is equal to 5s, 9 is equal to 75. So sum of the first n terms is equal to Sn is equal to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d. So putting the values here, so we are getting S7 is equal to n upon 2 2a plus 8d. So that is 75 is equal to n upon 2 2a plus 40. So from here we are getting a is equal to minus 35 upon 3. Now an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. So a9 will be minus 35 upon 3 plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 85 upon 3. So we have a10 is equal to 85 upon 3. a10 is equal to 85 upon 3. Now if we see here the sixth part, in the sixth part what we have, it is given to us that a is equal to 2, d is equal to 8, s n is equal to 90. So we have here the sum of the n terms, Sn is equal to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So 90 is equal to n upon 2 2 into 2 plus n minus 1 into 8. On solving this, we are getting here the quadratic equation in terms of n. So on solving, we are getting here n is equal to 5 is the one answer, n is equal to n is equal to 5 is the one answer, because other answer is 2n plus 9, that is equal to 0, that will be negative. So we will not take the negative values here because n cannot be negative. Then an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. So a5 will be 2 plus 5 minus 1 into d, that is 8. 2 plus 32, 34. So a10 is equal to 34 is the answer. Now moving towards the next question. So now in the next part we can see here a is equal to 8 is given, an is equal to 62 and Sn is equal to 210 is given. So now the sum of the n terms is Sn is equal to n upon 2a plus an. So 210 is equal to n upon 2a plus 62. On solving this, n is equal to 6. Now we are getting n is equal to 6. Now an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. So that is 62 is given to us is equal to 8 plus 6 minus 1 to d. So that is d is equal to 54 upon 5 is the answer. Then we have the eighth part. In this we have an is equal to 4, d is equal to 2, Sn is equal to 14. So we have an is equal to a plus n minus 1d, that is 4 plus a plus n minus 1 into d. That is 4 is equal to a plus 2n minus 2, that is a is equal to 6 minus 2n. Now the sum of the n terms of an AP is given by Sn is equal to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d. So Sn is given to us minus 14. Putting the values n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d, as we know the value of d. So we are getting here minus 14 is equal to n bracket a plus n minus 1. Now putting the values of a from the equation 1 we are getting. Now putting the values in this equation we are getting equation as n square minus 5 and minus 14. So on solving this we are getting two factors. One is n minus 7 and n plus 2. So n minus 7 is equals to 0, n is equals to 7. So we can't take n plus 2 is equals to 0 again because n cannot be negative. So putting the values of this d in the equation number 1 we are getting a is equals to minus 8. So in this way we are getting the values of a, we are getting the value of n also. Now moving towards the next question or the next part. So in this part we have a is equals to 3, we have here a is equals to 3 and n is equals to 8 and s is equals to 192. Formula we already know, Sn is equals to n upon 2 a plus an. So we have 192 is equals to 8 upon 2 3 plus an. Sorry, putting the values we are getting an is equals to 45. An is also a plus n minus 1d. So we have 45 is equals to 3 plus 8 minus 1 into d. So 42 is equals to 7d or d is equals to 6. So what we have to do, we are basically using the same formula, either we are using the Sn or we are using the an. So on the basis of these formula we can easily solve the questions. Now moving towards the next question. So in the 10th part we have L is equals to 20, that the last term is given, S is equals to 144, n is equals to 9 is given to us. So we have the sum of the n terms is equals to Sn is equals to n upon 2 a plus L. So we have 144 is equals to n upon 2 a plus 28. Then we have here a is equals to 4. So 4 we have to find on the value of the a. So value of a is this. Now question number 4 is how many terms of AP 9, 17, 25 must be taken to so that the sum will be 636. So it means a is 9, d is 17 minus 9, that is 8, Sn is equals to 636. So we have Sn is equals to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have 636 is equals to n upon 2, so that is 2 into 9 plus 9 to 1 into 9 to 1 into 8. So we are putting the values in the formula. So we are getting the equation in equality equation form of n square or in form of n. So we have here two factors, n minus 12 and 4n, n minus 12, and we have here 4n plus 53. So we are getting the value n is equals to 12. Other value is not possible because negative value we can't take. So where we have 12 terms of an AP must be taken to so that the sum will be 636. It means if we add the first 12 terms, the sum will be 636. Now moving toward the question number 5. In the question number 5 we have the first term of an AP is 5, the last term is 45, the sum is 400. Find the number of the terms and the common difference. So a is given to us, an is known to us, Sn is known to us. So we know the formula for the Sn is equals to n upon 2 a plus an. So we have 400 is equals to n upon 2 5 plus 45. So on solving this we are getting n is equals to 16. Once we are getting n is equals to 16, then we have an is equals to a plus n minus 1d, that is 45 is equals to 5 plus 16 minus 1 into d. Putting the values, solving it, we are getting d is equals to 8 upon 3. We are getting d is equals to 8 upon 3. So this is what we have to find, the number of terms and the common difference. Number of terms and the common. Last term of an AP are 17 and 350. If the common difference is 9, then how many terms are there and what is their sum? So a is given to us, an is given to us, d is given to us. So an is equals to a plus n minus 1d, that is 350 is equals to 17 plus n minus 1 into 9. So this is n is equals to 38. So 38 means total terms we have 38 whose sum is equals to how much? 30 whose sum is equals to, no, the whose last value is 350. Okay, so we have here so sum of the first n terms is equals to, we have to find that. So Sn is equals to n upon 2 to a plus n minus 1d, or we are using the formula a plus an, that is the first and the last term. So we have S38 is equals to 38 upon 2, 17 plus 350. So putting the values we are getting here 6973 as the answer. The sum of the 38 terms is 6973. Now in the question number 7, find the sum of the first 22 terms of an AP whose common difference is given and the 20th term value is given 149. So d is given to us, an is given to us, n is equals to 22. So it means an is equals to a plus n minus 1d. So that is a22 is equals to 149 is equals to a plus 21d. On solving this we are getting a is equals to 2. After getting a is equals to 2, we have to find the sum of S22. So n upon 2 a plus an. So S22 is equals to 22 upon 2, 2 plus 149. On solving this we are getting S22 is equals to 1661 as the answer. Now in the question number 8, if you see the question number 8, in the question number 8 what we have, In the question number, we have find the sum of the first 51 terms of an AP whose second and the third term is 14 and 18. So it means A2 is given to us 14, A3 is given to us 18, n is equal to 15. So first we write an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have here a2 is equal to 14, that is a plus d is equal to 14. Then a3 means a plus 2d is equal to 18. Now we have two equations and two variables, so we can solve by substitution method or by the elimination method also. So looking at, we have now 18 is equal to 14 minus d. So using this substitution method, we are getting a d is equal to 4 as a result. Now then putting the values of d in the first equation, then we are getting the value of a which is equal to 10. Now a is known to us, d is known to us now. So sum of the n terms, that is Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So putting the values, n is equal to 51, so 51 upon 2, 2a plus n minus, that is 50d, which is equal to 5610. 5610. Then the question number 9, if the sum of the first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of the first n terms. So the question is very interesting and very important also. So S7 is given to us 48, S17 is 289, so let the first term be a, common difference be d, and the formula for the Sn we know, that is n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So we have S7 is equal to 7 upon 2, 2a plus 7 minus 1 into d. So we have 49 is equal to 7 into a plus 3d. So on simplifying this, we are getting a plus 3d is equal to 7. So this is our equation number 1, that is a is equal to 7 minus 3d. Then again in the same way, S17 is equal to 17 upon 2, 2a plus 16d. So that is 17 is equal to a plus 8d. So we have two equations. Now just we are substituting the value of a from equation 1 and equation number 2. So the result is, so now we can see here, so what we can see here, putting the values of a in the equation from the equation number 1, we are getting 17 is equal to 17 minus 3d plus 8d, so d is equal to 2 is the answer. Then putting the value of d in equation number 1, we are getting the value of a which is equal to 1. Now we have to find the sum of the n terms, so we know the formula Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So just putting the values here, n upon 2, 2 into 1 into 2 into 1 plus n minus 1 into 2, that is n square is the answer. N square is the answer. Because in the question number 10 that is given, show that a1, a2, a3 and so an and so on form an AP where an is defined as below. So in the first part is given an is equal to 3 plus 4n. So we have here an is equal to 3 plus 4n, putting n is equal to 1. First term will be 3 plus 4 into 1, that is 7. And putting n is equal to 2, we have a2 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 2, 11. Then we have here a3 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 3, which is 15. So in this way we are getting here values of a1, a2 and a4, that is the a4 is equal to 19. So difference we are finding a2 minus a1 4, a3 minus a2 4, then a4 minus a3 4. So we can see the common difference is the same, it means it is an AP. Now we have to find the sum of the nth term. So Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Putting the values here, the result is 525 is the answer. 525 is the answer. Now looking at the second part, in the second part what we have? In the second part we have an is equal to n minus 5n. Again we are doing the same thing. We are putting n is equal to 1, we are getting a1 is equal to 4. We are putting n is equal to 2, we are getting a is equal to minus 1. We are putting n is equal to 3, we are getting a is equal to minus 6. Then a3 is equal to minus 6, then a4 is equal to minus 11 likewise. So again we are finding the difference, the common difference is coming, or the difference is coming the same, it means it is an AP. Then Sn will be n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Putting the values of n which is 15, putting the values of a which is 4, putting the values of d which is minus 5. So S15 is equal to minus 465 is the answer. Now if we see the question by 11th, if the sum of the n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, what is the first term, that is S1? What is the sum of the first two terms and what is the second term? Similarly find the third, the 10th and the nth term. So in this question, so the formula is given Sn is equal to 4n minus n square. So 4n minus n square. So what we have to do here? So what we are doing, we are just putting n is equal to 1. So a1 is equal to s1, that is 4 into 1 minus 1 square, which is 3. Then n is equal to 2 means a1 plus a2, which is equal to s2, that is 4 into 2 minus 2 square, which is equal to 4. Now we have a1 plus a2 is equal to 4. So it means first term is 3. So 3 plus a2 is equal to 4, or a2 is equal to a2, yes, a2 is equal to 1. So hence the second term is 1. So common difference will be a2 minus a1, that is minus 2. Therefore, the 10th term will be a10, that is a plus 9d, which is equals to minus 16. Nth term will an is equals to a plus n minus 1d, which is 3 plus n minus 1 into minus 2, that is 5 minus 2n. Okay, then moving towards the 12th question. So in the 12th question, what we have, find the sum of the, in the 12th question, find the sum of the 40 positive integers divisible by 6. So the first first 40 positive integers 6 will be, so 6 into 1 6, then 12 18, and the 6 into 40 240. So we have a is equals to 6 here, d is equals to 12 minus 6 6, so n is equals to 40. So Sn will be n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d, or we can use the formula like Sn is equals to n upon 2 a plus an also. So we have here S40 is equals to 40 upon 2, 2 into 6 plus 40 minus 1 into 6. So we have here 4920. So S40 is 4920, since we have to find the sum. Okay, then we have in the question number 13, find the sum of the first 15 multiples of it, like table of 8 16 24 till 15, it is 120. Now a is known to us, d is known to us, then n is known to us. So we have here Sn is equals to n upon 2 a plus n minus 1d, putting the value n is equals to 15, putting the value of a, putting the value of d. So on solving this, what we are getting the result is 960. So 960 is our answer. 960 is our answer. Then we have the question number 14, find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. So sum of odd numbers between 0 and 50. So for this, now we can see here the odd numbers between 0 and 50 are 1 3 5 and so on. The last is 49 here. Now so a is equals to 1, d is equals to 2, and n is equals to 25. So we have Sn is equals to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So S25 is 25 upon 2, 2 into 1 plus 25 minus 1 into 2. So that is 25 upon 2 into 2 plus 48, which is 25 upon 2 into 50. So answer is 625. Now question number 13th. Sorry, question number 15. In the question number 15, what we have, just look here. In the question number 15th, a contractor on construction job specifies a penalty for delay in the completion beyond the certain date as follows: 200 for the first day, 250 for the second, 300 for the third day, and so on. The penalty for each successive day being 50 more than for the preceding day. How much money the contractor has to pay as a penalty if he has delayed the work by 30 days? So 200, 250, 300, 350 is given. Now a is 200, d is equals to 250 minus 200, that is 50, n is equals to 30. So we have to find the total penalty. So we have to find the sum. So Sn is equals to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d, putting the value n is equals to 30. So 30 upon 2 into 2a, that is 200, plus n minus 1 into d, that is 30 minus 1 into 50. On solving this, the result is coming as 27750, that is rupees 27,750 as a penalty for delaying the work for 30 days has to be paid by the contractor. Now the question number 16, in the question number 16, what we have, a sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to the students of each student of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is 20 less than the preceding prize, find the value of each prize. So let the amount for the first prize rupees x, number of prizes are 7, total prize amount is 700. Therefore the series of 7 prizes as follows: x plus x minus 20, then plus x minus 40, x minus 60, and so on, because every second prize is reducing by rupees 20. So it means if we put all these, what we are getting here, 7x minus 420 is equals to 700, or x is equals to 160 is the answer. So it means first prize of 160, then 140, 120, 100, 80, 60, 40, and so on. Now in the question number 17, in a school, students thought of planting a tree in and around the school to reduce the air pollution. It was decided that the number of trees each section of each class will plant with the same as the classes now in which they are studying. Like for example, a section of class first will plant 1 tree, section of class second will plant 2 trees, and so on till class 12th. There are 3 sections in each part or in each class. So how many trees will be planted by the students? So it means each section of each class will plant 3 into class, therefore. So total number of trees planted by class first will be 3, then by class second will be 6, then by class third will be 9. So it means A is equals to 3, D is equals to 6 minus 3, that is 3, N is equals to 12. So we have to find the sum. So as N is equals to N upon 2, 2A plus N minus 1D. So we have S12 is equals to 12 upon 2, 2 into 3 plus 12 minus 1 into 3. So we have 6 bracket 6 plus 33, that is 6 into 39, which is equals to 234 plants will be, or the trees will be planted by the students. Now in the question number 18th, a spiral is made of the successive, okay, a spiral is made of successive semicircle with the centers alternating at A and B, starting with the center A of radius 0.5 centimeter, then 1 centimeter, 1.5, 2 and so on. So we can see in the picture also. Now the length of the successive semicircles are taken as like L1, L2, L3 and so on. Sorry. Then circumference of the first semicircle is, because we are taking circumference, it is half only semicircle, so half 2 pi r, that is pi r. If radius is 0.5, 1, 1.5 and so on, so it means therefore the length of the first spiral L1 is equal to pi r, that is pi into 0.5. Second will be pi into 1 centimeter radius, likewise third 1.5. So we have first term as pi into 0.5, pi into 1, pi into 1.5, pi into 2, pi into 2.5 and so on. So difference will be d is equals to 1 pi minus 0.5 pi, that is 0.5 pi, n is equals to 13. So we have to find the sum. Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So n is equals to 13 we have here. Yes, so just putting the values in the formula. So we have here 6.5 bracket pi plus 6 pi, so that is 6.5 into 7. Value of pi is 22.7. On solving this, the answer is coming as 143 centimeter. Hence the total length of the spiral made by 13 semicircle is 143 centimeter. 143 centimeter. Now looking at the question number 19, what we have in the question number 19th. So in the question number, okay, so in the question number 19 we can see that 200 logs are stuck in the following manner, 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next and so on. So it means in the last one it is consisting of 20, then 19, then 18 and likewise. So total numbers of it should be 200 logs. So therefore in the answer, number of logs in the bottom is 20, in the next 19 and 18 and 17 and so on. So A is equal to 20 here, D is equal to minus 1 here, Sn is equal to 200 here. So it means the sum of the n terms of an AP is given by Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, which is equal to 200. Then putting the value of D, A, so we are getting the equation as n square minus 41 plus 400 is equal to 0. So on splitting we are getting two values, n is equal to 16 and 25. So n is equal to 16 and 25, it means if n is equal to 16, we have to take only n is equal to 16, because if we take more than 16 means 25, it means it is coming, look here, if you write n is equal to 25, then a25 is coming as minus 4. So minus 4 is not possible. So it means we'll take only value of n is equal to 16, not 25. Now in the question number 20, if we see in the question number 20, so in a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point, which is 5 meters away from the first potato, and other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart in the straight line. There are 10 potatoes overall. So a competitor starts from the bucket and pick up the nearest potato, runs back with the drop it in the bucket, and runs back to pick up the next potato, runs to the bucket and drop. Means only one at a one time she can put and drop. Okay, so to pick up the first potato and the second potato, the total distance covered will be, for the first it is 2 into 5 plus 2 into 5 plus 3. So looking at total distance traveled to pick the first potato is 10, because this is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. Then for the second is 5 plus 3, this is 2 times 5 plus 3, 8 plus 8, 16. So likewise we have 10, 16, 22, 28. So we have A is equal to 10, D is equal to 6, N is equal to 10. So just the sum of the n terms of AP is given by Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have S10 is equal to 337 meter. So hence the total distance traveled by the competitor is 370 meters.